Welcome to day 216 of our DeSo journey. I'm here with my twin brother, Brian. I'm Ed, and we're here with a special guest, Charles One, as you know him on DeSo. His name's Charles, and he is the creator, one of the founders, one of the co-founders of BitPerks. How's it going, Charles?
It's going pretty good. Just been working this morning and excited to join you guys.
Awesome. Yeah, so again, these videos are sponsored by CloutFeed, and yesterday, Brian, there was some news about CloutFeed.
Yeah, so Nata replied to a post asking when users were going to be able to log into CloutFeed with their Google ID. And he said that they're working with CloutFeed on this and it should be soon. So if you're looking to log into CloutFeed without a seed phrase and using Google, it looks like it's going to be here sooner rather than later.
That's really good news. That's really all the news we had today. There's like no other news on DeSo yesterday. It's a really slow day, but we're lucky enough to have Charles with us this morning. And Charles, tell us a little bit about the project you're working on, BitPerks.
Okay, sweet, thank you. Yeah, so BitPerks is essentially a platform where any creator can monetize themselves through tiers. So basically, with these tiers, you can set them up where if a person holds X amount of their coin, they're allowed to see. They get exclusive access to whatever you post. So you can actually post videos, text, articles, anything you want on BitPerks, and only the people who own X amount of your coin will be able to see it. So we made it as a cool way where creators can get some more dollars for the content they make while making the people, their supporters, get exclusive content. So it's kind of like a nice win-win situation that we made for supporters and creators.
So I would kind of explain it kind of like a Patreon, but coin price rather than having you pay a monthly fee.
Yeah, so yeah, it's like that, but we also do want to eventually make it where it can be just like I guess like a dollar amount of DeSo, because like someone brought up a good point where since the price is kind of like always fluctuating, like you never really know what the price of that's going to be. So we want to make it where it could be like one staple price for like each tier eventually. That is down the road though.
Yeah, like I could envision maybe having either or, like own 0.1 of our coin or pay $10 a month or something like
Or
that. $10,
Yeah,
10
a certain
DeSo a
amount of
month.
DeSo, like 0.1 DeSo a month,
yeah, like 100 USD. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I know there's been other I guess projects that have kind of gone this way. What differentiates you guys from like say a moon bounce?
Okay, so Moon Bounce, I'm not so sure I remember exactly how they had their reward set up, but I'm pretty sure they were like you had to hold like X amount of Moon Bounces coin to use it. And then I'm also not sure how they had the buying, but what's like exclusively like ours, I'm sure of, is the amount of the way we do the tiers, the tier setup. So I haven't seen that on any of the other ones. That being said, I'm not so up to date with the competition, which is kind of a fault. But that being said, we're just like kind of grinding on our own project, trying to get everything set up, because like on Thursday we want to fully release the platform. So like for it's like 3 months we've been just like head to the table, like trying to get things done. But yeah, I'll probably definitely be looking into the alternatives more to see
So this Thursday it's gonna be released.
yeah. So right now it's only available through owning one of the VIP tokens, which is still valuable to have because you get a lot of cool perks when you buy it. I guess you'd have to buy it to see, but yeah, but to the public it will be we hope to have it good for Thursday. Yeah.
Awesome. Do you have any creators lined up who are ready to go?
So yeah, we do have a few creators on the platform. We are trying to like we do have like some onboarding calls with some people as well. A really dope person who we almost have fully set up is Hunter Paulson. It should be pretty cool. He's planning to do some cool things on there too. Yeah, and like in other news for BitPerks as well, we did get the project verified last night. Had a nice convo with Mr. Nader himself, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Nice.
You guys should try and hook up with High Key with all the celebrities that they
Yeah,
represent.
so we have been back and forth. I have actually been talking to them, although their response times are eh, kind of up in the air, but it's good. Like I have actually put the wheels in motion for that. So yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
High
that'll
Key,
be
if you're
cool.
listening, respond back to Charles. He's doing
Now.
awesome work. No, I know they're super busy. I know they're dealing with a lot of stuff. So especially this week, I know they have like a whole new
NFT
series
project.
of NFTs coming out. But yeah, so like we're looking at BitPerks. We want to use you guys. We just haven't dove into it yet. We've been kind of busy the last like week or two, but we're definitely going to look into it and try and utilize it in some way. Do you
Yep.
have any recommendations on like what we could do or like?
Yeah, so actually like so we've made a lot I've actually made myself like a lot of example accounts for like any type of creator. So like if you ever have like troubles, thinking like what perks should I do? Like we have a lot of example accounts. We also Thursday we'll be releasing a user manual that will tell you like exactly how to do anything you want on the platform. And on top of that, we also do have onboarding like where you can just schedule a time with one of our founders and then like we'll onboard you like just like as you do it. So
Cool.
yeah, we have like get in contact with me. We have a lot of we love helping users. So there's that.
So
So
if you were us, what would you be doing using BitPerks for? Do you have anything off the top of your
Well,
head?
I mean, I would need to delve deeper into all the content you guys have, and then I can make you guys like a nice little mock-up profile. It takes a little bit of like looking into, obviously, because you got to think like what do I have to offer? Like I know you guys do this series, and I know you guys like do some giveaways, so like
We have
it'd be
nothing to
cool.
offer. Nothing.
No, you guys probably do. Everyone has something to offer, especially big creators like you guys. So like,
no, that was actually a good answer because that's what you should be doing is like examining, like truly examining what the person's about before jumping into anything, I think. And that's kind of what we've been trying to like figure out, like what would make sense. We don't want to turn people off, but I think it'll be cool to kind of highlight what you guys are doing because I think that's what DeSo is all about is the ability to monetize as a creator. And I think BitPerks is like the perfect example of helping to amplify that monetization. And like way to go. Like I think it's incredible what you're doing. And like that's what we thought like Natter was going to implement. We thought that maybe in the beginning, like back in like March and April, that we would see the main node like bitclout.com at the time would maybe implement features where you could charge different tiers and do that. But I think it's better to have these layer twos, not the main node either, do it like you guys are doing because it kind of drives competition. If somebody else wants to do the same thing, then you guys compete and the best service takes all. So I think that's great.
yeah, and we will definitely be looking into like trying to actually do something with the nodes because someone brought up like it'd be cool if like somehow we could integrate it into a node. So yeah, we're like that's down the line as well. But yeah, we definitely are looking into that as well. But yeah,
How about
competition's fun.
how about adult content? Like I know there's a few OnlyFans people on DeSo. Is your
Yep.
platform compatible? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So the good thing is like all content you put on there is locked like for like whoever to see it. So it's like it would be safe for like anyone to still be on it while having the adult
Okay.
content on it as well. So yeah, like that's definitely it's for like every and all creators. So yeah, like we like to include everyone.
So how about before we go, how did you find BitClout or DeSo? Like, and what was your initial impressions and what drove you to create BitPerks?
Yeah, so it's kind of a crazy story. So like one of the co-founders, Matt, so we used to go to the same school, but like I met Matt like one time in school and like it was like we were like washing our hands in the school washroom and said like what's up, a little network, like a small connection anyways. So one day like it was in the summer, Matt puts on a story like like you guys gotta check this out because Sigil, like the creator of BitSwap,
Yeah.
he's good friends with Matt. So like Matt hops on and then Matt's like put on a story like, "Oh, you guys need to hop on this. Like, check this out." So like, I go on there, and then like, I don't know. It was crazy because at that time it was like, money was just flying around. So I was like dumbfounded. I was like, "Whoa, this is insane!" And then but yeah, so then something came up like where me and Matt's like, okay, there's something missing here because like, okay, creator coins are cool, but like even now, like, what's my incentive to have this creator coin, right? And so like we're like, okay, let's create something where people can show off what they're offering. And so yeah, so we did a lot of thinking. We went in kind of deep dive into like what Web2 is offering for creators, and yeah, so a BitPerks type of tier mixing with the creator coin made the most sense for creators and for their supporters. So yeah, that's just kind of how we made it, and like we could see a lot of big creators using the product as well because you want to make sure your product can be used by people, and eventually down the line we hope to even use it for like sports teams that come eventually and stuff like that. So like we have a lot of big plans for it, and yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that says it well. I think that the creator coin in itself is just speculative. So like
Yep.
without a revenue stream or anything like that, or any outside influence on the value of that creator coin, I think you're just speculating on the person and speculating on what people are going to want to buy. Like Elon Musk is valued at 40,000 or whatever just because of his name. But I think
Yep.
BitPerks, the fact that you tie it to a creator coin, and if say we decided we're going to offer something for those who own half of a coin of ours, then that adds value to our coin, because if enough people want to have that service from us or have that access to us, our coin's going to go up because they're going to buy our coin. And other people are going to buy our coin because they see that we have a demand. So I think that adds that extra, I guess, layer of demand to the whole creator coin system.
Yeah, it creates a lot of win-wins. We like that.
All right. Well,
So
thanks. I think, I think you covered it pretty well. And I definitely recommend everybody who hasn't checked out BitPerks, check it out. I'm going to put a link in under the video here. And thanks again, Charles, for coming on. Brian, did you have something to add?
no, I just want to thank you. I love seeing like young people working in this space, because like you guys are probably so much smarter than the older ones of us. Like we're almost 40. We're gonna be 40 next week. So I think it's awesome to see you guys get an early start. So did you go to school with Sigil or?
No, I went to school with like one of Siegel's friends, Matt.
Okay.
So like Siegel is in like we don't live in the same place as him.
Oh, okay. No, I was just curious. It's awesome. Like I love seeing like young people getting involved and like starting businesses around Web3. It's a future, and no better age group than the younger generations to really drive it forward, I think.
Yep. Thanks for
All
having me,
right.
guys.
Yeah, thanks for being on here, Charles. And we'll probably have you on again in the future when BitPerks grows out. And, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of interesting people on there using the platform.
We hope so.